Hey guys, Ben here at Strength Factory. Still locked down, still not at the gym, but not giving up. Still pushing forwards, still always trying to be better. Today I'm going to take you through a band workout, okay? So these bands are really cheap, readily available, and available in a wide range of different strengths, okay? So they start normally with a thin red band, the black band is the second one up, and so on, moving up through the range. They're available, you can probably have one tomorrow if you get on Amazon and while you're ordering your loo roll or something like that. Anyway, we can do loads of stuff with this to add extra resistance for home training if you don't have any weights or anything like that that you can use. So, as always with me, form is everything. So we're not gonna like load up with a really heavy band and then do rubbish form, because that's nonsense and it's a waste of time. What we are gonna do is concentrate on what we're doing, always maintain a nice tight stomach, a good tall posture, okay? And we're going to go through a selection of different exercises for the upper and the lower body, so you can get a whole body training effect with one piece of kit. Exercise 1 is going to be simple, a band squat. So we're going to take the band, stand on it with feet in my normal squat position, and then initially we're just going to take it straight up, and it's just on the upper arm here, across the arm. So I'm in this front squat position. I'll show you from the side. And the key there is, as always, to keep that nice posture, but to really keep the elbows high, and that's going to help you engage your core, and that's going to keep lots of tension on the band. Now, if you've only got a light band like a red or a black, then that may not be enough resistance for you, so I'm going to show you how you can make it harder. We're going to put some twists in it. So 1, 2. For exercise number 2, we're going to get some single leg work. So we're going to do a split squat. The front foot's going to go in the band, and then I'm going to get my hands underneath and bring it up here like a bicep curl. Same applies. If that's too easy, put some twists in it, take some rubber out of the system. And if that's still too easy, then all you do is you're going to loop it twice around your foot, basically. So you make a loop like this around your foot, and all we're doing is then taking a bit, effectively making the band shorter so you have more tension as you drive up. Exercise number 3, we're going to get a little more technical now. We're going to do a banded good morning, okay, which is a great way to work your hamstring and bum, and also you're going to get a little bit of work on the lower back, but safely, okay, because we're going to brace the core. Now, as I waddle across here, the key here is that it's around my neck, but I want it to be the base of the neck, top of the back on the traps here, okay? If I don't have my hands, then as I go forward, it's going to work its way up your neck, and it's going to be uncomfortable and potentially dangerous. That's why I grip it here and I pin the band into my chest. Now we're going to go to the upper body, and we're going to get a banded single arm shoulder press. Now the key here to making this exercise comfortable is that we want the band to run behind your body. So I'm going to start by placing my heel in the band. Now, a lot of you are going to find that that one is quite a lot harder than you think, even with a relatively light band. and especially on the way down, there's going to be like a judder and instability. I want you to focus on keeping it smooth like a Mr. Whippy ice cream, and then punch it back up, smooth and punch. Remember, whenever we're working overhead, you need your bum and your stomach tight so that we're tucked under and we maintain that neutral spine. If when you're doing overhead work your lower back hurts, it means you need to lock this in even harder. If you're a bit restricted overhead, then just push it slightly to the front and the band will just figure itself out over your upper back. Now it's time for my favourite, as always, love press ups. We're going to do some banded press ups, okay? Now with the black band, it's actually, you know, it adds quite a bit of resistance, all right? So for a lot of you, you're going to start with the red band. Put your hands up through the loop, up through the loop. You don't want it hanging off your thumbs. Gross. As you know, a full body workout isn't just about doing the mirror muscles and the pushes. We need to do those pulls, okay, to look after your posture and look after the back muscles, okay? That is the key to whole body strength. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to anchor this onto my pull-up bar. Now, if you don't have something like that to anchor onto at home, then a really good way to do it is you can actually loop it around a door handle, so the door's running in front of you and you pulling it like that, okay? Obviously if it comes off and flicks you, well, it's not my fault. So I actually showed you two versions there, both single arm, because I think that with a band like that, double arm, there's not enough resistance. So on the left arm, I did a low row, this position here, and then on the right arm, I did a high row, okay? So this position, like I'm about to bust into some robot dancing. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a pull-up bar at home, and if you don't, you should, I'll put a link in the notes below this on YouTube, then a band is a great way to do some assisted reps to help you develop that strength if you're still looking for that first pull-up. It's also really quite useful anyway if you just want to get a little bit more work done. You know, you've done a few reps of pull-ups, and this way you can just get a little bit more work done so we increase the speed of your progress. If you don't have a pull-up bar, we still ideally want to get some overhead pulling, and this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to go into my hinged position like we did earlier for the good mornings, and my arms are going to come up here, and I'm basically going to do a pull-up against the band but in that hinged position. So I'm still working the lats here, I'm still getting that nice sort of forearm, and I'm pulling down like this. I'm going to grip both parts here. Now you can see there, I just had a little loop of band, I gripped both parts, and I just drew it slightly behind my head here because I've got good overhead mobility. If you don't, then that's fine. You can bring it here and the loop of band will just be under your chin. So what we've got there is what? 1, 2, 3, 7 exercises. 3 for the legs and back, and we've got 2 pushing there, and then 2 pulling there and there. And what have you got? A really well-rounded whole body workout with one piece of kit that's really inexpensive. If you want to get yourself a band, you can have one literally in a day or two. I'll put some links in the notes below this. Like I said, you probably want to start with a red or a black, or probably a red and a black band, and that's going to cover most of you, because the great thing is that you can double them up. So you start on a red, when that's easy, you move to black, when that's easy, you double it up and you put the red and the black together, and that way you save money rather than buying the next band up as well. If you've got any questions, hit me up in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, and when this is all over, hit the gym.